Captain Vult Skerris was a member of the Imperial Navy who flew a TIE Interceptor and later a TIE Defender. He served as a flight instructor at the Sky Strike Flight Academy, which was situated in the atmosphere of the planet Montrose. Skerris was a ruthless pilot who loathed the rebellion and was motivated to follow orders without question. Although he was highly intelligent, the legendary pilot was not force sensitive. He viewed any cadets who dared to defect to the rebels as simply fools. Upon his promotion to captain, Skerris earned the right to adapt his TIE Fighter Pilot suit with yellow stripes and red markings. In Star Wars Season 3 Episode 4, the year was 2 BBY. Skerris was first seen attacking a Rebel Phoenix Cell transport ship, attempting a safe passage to deliver food supplies to starving civilians. Arriving out of hyperspace, an Arquitens-class command cruiser launches its TIE fighters to attack and swiftly destroys the A-Wing Rebel fighters while taking out the transport ship's deflector shields. The Rebel captain pleaded for mercy, but Skerris fired upon the transport ship's command bridge and the vessel was destroyed. Later at Sky Strike Flight Academy, Skerris took part in a simulated combat exercise including 2 cadets, Wedge Antilles, flying in simulator pods while under the supervision of Commandant Goran. During the exercise, Skerris operated a simulated freighter Ghost and destroyed both cadets' simulated TIE fighters. In the debriefing, Skerris told them the rebels would use any ship and means necessary to undermine the Empire's authority, and orders must be followed without question. However, what Skerris did not know, one of the cadets he was lecturing was actually a rebel spy called Sabine Wren, who was on a mission to aid 2 other cadets, Wedge Antilles and Rat Garee's defection to the rebellion. Later, Commandant Goran called the rebels to Hangar Bay 6, which prompted the rebel Sabine Wren to gather the other cadets who were ready to defect, and there was a rebel ship, the CR-90 Corvette Liberator, waiting for her signal. Skerris accompanied the cadets in Montrose orbit for the mock dogfight exercise. When the Liberator arrived, Wren, Antilles, Hobby and Garee, who were all among the cadets, attempted to escape in their TIE fighters. However, Governor Arinda Price removed their solar collector panels, leaving them vulnerable to attack from Skerris and the supporting TIE fighters. Price ordered Skerris to destroy one of the cadets and killed Garee. The 3 interceptors attacked the Liberator, forcing the Corvette to escape into hyperspace and allowed the 3 remaining defectors to be captured. However, Wren, Antilles and Clivian later managed to force their escape from the Academy aboard a stolen TIE bomber. Skerris watched them leave and pursued the fugitives in his TIE Interceptor. While chasing them through Montrose atmosphere, Skerris attacked and inflicted damage on the TIE bomber and caused it to lose altitude. However, the Liberator suddenly appeared and forced Skerris to break off. When the bomber attached itself to the Corvette and left the atmosphere, Skerris was determined to continue tailing the Liberator until it escaped into hyperspace with its defectors. Skerris watched on with a stern expression, probably in disgust of the cadets' defection. Skerris next appeared in Season 3, Episode 18, Hunting the Rebellion. After Grand Admiral Thrawn had chosen Skerris to join the 7th Fleet, he was tasked with testing the experimental TIE Defender, equipped with both deflector shields and hyperdrives. He was also given charge of the Defender 1 squadron. Thrawn, Governor Price and Admiral Constantine reviewed a recent Imperial skirmish with a rebel transport harbouring a traitor called Mon Mothma. They hatched a plan to capture the rebel vessel, the Ghost, at the Archean Pass with 2 TIE interceptors and backed up by an Arquitens-class command cruiser. When Skerris caught up with the rebels, he ordered them to surrender Mon Mothma. However, the rebels refused before escaping from the pursuing Skerris. Later in 2 BBY, after the Battle of Atalon, Skerris was present aboard the Star Destroyer Chimera to join Thrawn and Darth Vader on a mission to the outer rim planet of Batuu. Under the command of Commodore Kyron Farrow, Skerris was ordered to assist the capture of a freighter, which belonged to a nomadic race known as the Grisk hegemony. The Grisks had recently made advancements into Imperial territory, and Skerris aided the First Legion of Stormtroopers successfully board the Grisk freighter by preventing it from escaping into orbit. However, later, much to the captain's dismay, Vader took command of his Defender Squadron 1 and with the help of the Chimera put an end to the Grisk's activities inside Imperial space. Skerris also appears in Season 4 Episode 6, Flight of the Defender. In 1 BBY, Skerris was posted on the outer rim planet of Lothal, where the TIE Defenders were being produced. Skerris was overseeing the test flying of a new TIE Elite model, which possessed improved shields, speed and weapons. The Defender Elite fighter was housed inside a remote Imperial testing facility, where Grand Admiral Thrawn and Governor Price arrived to witness a flight demonstration by Skerris. Meanwhile, a group of rebels led by Sabine Wren and Ezra Bridger infiltrated the base to steal the flight data recorder and provide it back to the rebellion. While Thrawn, Price and Skerris approached the Defender Elite, Sabine Wren was in the cockpit stealing the flight data recorder. The rebel Ezra created a distraction which alerted the entire base and forced Wren to take off with Ezra on board. However, Skerris watched on with total surprise, but knew the hyperdrive was offline, preventing the rebels from escaping off-world. Thrawn ordered Skerris to intercept the TIE Elite. However, Wren easily took out the pursuing TIE interceptors, forcing Thrawn to order the fighters' kill switch, disabling the fighters and sending in the gunships to secure the crash site. However, before the TIE Elite crashed, Wren managed to deactivate the prototype's homing beacon, which bought the rebels time to flee the crash site before Imperial forces arrived. Skerris finally appears in Rebels Season 4, Episode 9. In this period, the year is 0 BBY, and Grand Admiral Thrawn has stationed the 7th Imperial Navy Fleet at Lothal to blockade the planet and prevent any interruptions to the Imperial Armoury complex on the surface. The Rebellion launched Phoenix Squadron to attack. However, the 7th Fleet detected their emergence from hyperspace and alerted all commands to launch their fighters. Skerris was directly ordered by Thrawn to prevent the rebels from reaching Lothal's service. Skerris had an immediate impact on the battle, taking out 2 rebel fighters, Phoenix 4 and 5, before pursuing Hera Syndulla's X-Wing. While Skerris pursued Syndulla, she headed directly towards the 7th Fleet flagship, the Chimera, and Thrawn was alerted to the rebels' attack vector by directly ordering Skerris to break off his attack. But he refused Thrawn's order, determined to claim glory by eliminating Hera Syndulla in his arrogance. When Thrawn gave the order to open fire on the rebel fighter, the bridge officer pointed out the danger to the pursuing Commander Skerris. However, Thrawn confirmed the order, telling him that Skerris was playing into their hands. Firing upon Syndulla's X-Wing caused Skerris to be additionally hit, which took out his shields and left him vulnerable. A clever manoeuvre from the rebel allowed Syndulla to fire upon Skerris. His TIE fighter sustained damage to his wings and forced Skerris to crash into an Arcton-class command cruiser, killing the commander in the collision. Vult Skerris was a true Imperial hero, and his legacy of piloting skills would live on for years after his death, with Imperial pilots discussing his name on how they were trained by him. Subscribe to the channel for more Imperial videos. Thank you for watching, long live the Empire, and as always, may the Force be with you.